this showed up on your For You page, there's a very good chance that this is a message that your spirit team wants you to see. So let's get started. So first of all, this is somebody coming back from your past. I know a lot of you don't like that, but this is definitely the case. They might come in with this kind of like light and flirty energy, but the situation in the past is that this person had a lot of options, and you might have been seeing the situation with rose-colored glasses there. This is a cycle. This is something that keeps going. So there might be in and out, back and forth, runner chaser dynamic here. This person had a choice to make. This might be involving something having to do with travel. Maybe you had to travel to the person or vice versa. There was a Tower moment. So the Tower card, I mean, it's something that, you know, it seems like the whole world is falling down around you, but usually it happens for a purpose. It's so that the situation can be rebuilt stronger with a better foundation. So you may not have seen it at the time, but you guys probably, you know, broke up. They probably went their way. We have storm fields. So yeah, I mean, definitely there was a lot of pain in this situation. But the good thing about this card is with tens, this means that there's no, you're at the final step. You're at the completion of the cycle. So we've got completion here. So this cycle has been completed. This situation can no longer hurt you anymore. But at the time it did. We have heal the ouch. So now you're working on healing yourself. We have hole in the soul. But again, this is 636. So 6 and 3 is 9. So you're almost at the end of the cycle, 9. You're almost at the end of the cycle. So the cycle is completing. This person, they were holding on, or they're still holding on to the situation. We've got the Horse King, assistance and control. So they're seeking out assistance. They want to control the situation. But they really need to drop the effing ego. We've got vulnerability as hot as F-U-C-K. I don't want to cuss anymore because I don't want to get shadow banned or whatever. So anyway, so we've got the situation in the past. They're holding on, but they really need to drop their ego right now. That's really what's causing the situation to remain stuck. We've got, let's see, we've got, they're wanting to rush in. Kind of like that knight on the white horse and, you know, come save the situation. They want to move into calmer waters with you. And we've got here, like, they want celebration, but they're also telling you that if there was a third party in this situation, that person's nothing but a karmic. We've got goblins, so that person's like a troll. We have one ring circus, so maybe a clown. We do have that the situation's changing. So 5 represents change. Again, here there's 5 at the top of that one too. The situation is calling for you to use your intuition. There are some secrets that need to be revealed. Your path will be illuminated. With this card, 35, 3 plus 5 is 8. I feel like it's education. I feel like the key to your abundance in this situation is educating yourself, and not necessarily in the traditional sense, but, you know, just learning about the situation. We have a fairy here. Again, secrets needing to be revealed up there with the moon. So I feel like maybe you need to meditate. Just take a lot of time to yourself, because when you're really, you know, around a lot of people or you're busy, you're not really getting time to listen to your intuition. Again, intuition is the key right here. It's calling on you to use your intuition in the situation as far as making decisions going forward. There might be a lot of synchronicities coming up in your life, like repeating numbers. If that's the case, Google like angel number, whatever it is, 333111, and that'll tell you kind of the meanings that it could be. It's kind of like putting these little clues together. And like also seeing signs like this video showing up on your page. If you're like, oh my God, this is exactly what I've been going through, and you just feel it in your gut that this situation is just like your situation and that this is for you, then that is a clue for you to follow. So synchronicities. We do have faith. They're letting you know you should have faith. Right now, it's time to let go of the outcome. We have letting go. 26, so 2 and 6 is 8. Letting go is another key to your abundance. So educate yourself and let go. It doesn't mean that things won't happen in the future with this person, but you have to let go of the outcome. You have to, because, you know, if you're clinging to it, that creates resistance. So you really need to just let go of the situation, have faith that it's going to happen. We've got self-love. So you need to spend some time by yourself at the Hermit, because that will be your light. That will be what guides you on your path. We also have some similar cards where we've got like this person walking away, moping. They're walking away, but they're not seeing the cups that are still standing. They're thinking it's all over. It's not, and that's 5. 5s mean change again. We've got this person here like walking away, but it could be to go in this cave here, go be by themselves so that they can find their light. They can find the path that they're supposed to take. The secrets will be revealed. So it's telling you to go internal, practice self-love, spend some time by yourself. You will get maybe new creative ideas, communication. This cups mean communication. So there'll be communication coming your way. Now, this is a page, so pages aren't as established as a king yet. So it might start off just fun and flirty. Might not start off as something serious. But we have alchemy. The situation, you can change the situation. You can manifest. I've got a lot of 6s here. If you've been seeing angel number 666 a lot, again, by the way, you know, a lot of people think 666 is of the devil and bad. It's not. It's actually an angel number. All numbers, the universe speaks to us in numbers. So just Google, if you do see 666 a lot, just Google angel number 666 and it'll tell you the meaning. But you can transmute this situation. Just listen to your intuition, educate yourself by going inside and meditating. That will give you the answers. Practice self-love. We do have shit is about to get real. You need your people around you, so get some support. There is communication coming in. There's fast communication coming in. So you will receive some clarity or some communication from this person soon. This person is very stuck in their head. They're feeling very anxious. We've got entrapment. They're just feeling trapped in this situation. We've got 3 and 4, 7, so luck. But they're just really stuck in their head right now about this situation. And then we also got the Queen and King of Pentacles. So that's, you know, counterparts. So this person's your counterpart. And they're both of the Queen and King, they're both abundant, financially stable, they're very fertile, they've got a lot going on around them. So I think, you know, the situation will be very abundant in the end. It will be worth everything you've gone through. We also have the 2 of Cups, so that's equal give and take, love, with those cards. We have the King of Cups. So this person in the future will learn their lessons. They will come in stable. He's on this like stone slab in the middle of an ocean and he's very stable emotionally. So he will come in like that in the future. But right now, you know, he's just probably going to come in more of a page, more fun and flirty at first. but eventually it'll get there. You guys will get your wish fulfillment. It's written in the stars. You'll get your wish fulfillment. Another one that's, you know, just having the family, having it all, the 10 of Pentacles is just, you know, the abundance here. So you will have that. You have the Wheel of Fortune as well. That's amazing. Like, so that's, you know, there's going to be the cycle. You know, we had cycles before. The wheel is turning in your favor. There's going to be a new cycle. The world also represents like a new cycle, and just having it all, having the world. So eventually it will get to that. You just had to go through all this so that you could learn your lessons with each other. We have Judgment. So like a spiritual awakening. You know, this person started off as a page. Started off not really knowing, not maybe emotional immaturity, stuck in their ego. They have to drop this ego. But they, at some point, you know, the karmic cycle hits completion. And they heal their wounds. They change. Change happens because of the spiritual awakening. Something triggers them. They learn their lessons, education. This situation that's happening is educating them and educating you. And they go through the spiritual awakening, and that's when things start to change. We have the Lady of Lightning, surprises, sometimes shock, total paradigm shift. So again, you know, 2 cards that basically are talking about the spiritual awakening, this seeing things in a new perspective, this paradigm shift. It's a surprise. I mean, nobody expected it because it's this complete, you know, alchemy, just changing water into wine, or, you know, something into gold. It's just, yeah. So we have the Fool, taking a leap of faith. I mean, that's what you guys are going to have to do. Feeling like you're jumping off that cliff, but you have this little dog here that guides you and tells you, and that little dog is your intuition. It's guiding you. The spirit world, your higher self is guiding you. And in the end, you know, what's waiting for you guys after you've learned these lessons, after you've gone through these cycles, after your karmic cycles have been put to rest and completed, after you've gone through the changes of, you know, changing it yourself because of the lessons you've learned, you know, then you have the World. You have luck on your side, the Wheel of Fortune. You have this abundance, this happy family, wish fulfillment, emotional stability, mutual love, give and take, and just overall abundance and stability in this situation because you guys are counterparts. This person is your divine counterpart. So to end this reading, I've got a new deck here. It's pretty cool. I just got some Twinflame messages. So I'm just going to grab some of those because this could be a Twinflame reading because we got the counterparts. So I got 8. So again, I'm with abundance. I'm going through a dark night of the soul. Nothing in my life is making sense. So, you know, again, like with the spiritual awakening, we talked about that. That's when you start to go through a spiritual awakening, it's usually, you know, right before the dark night of the, or right after the dark night of the soul, or during. We have 10. So 10 completions. I long for your kisses and your touch. 11 is manifestation. When I look into your eyes, I see the universe and it activates me. So you activated this person. Meeting you, you know, they activated you, and now it's time for, and you've gone through your journey, you've gone through your soul searching, and now it's the masculine's time to be activated at this point, is what it seems like for most twin flames. 7, luck. I want to let my guard down with you, but fear makes me lash out in self-defense. So they're coming from a place of fear. Ego. They need to drop the ego. They want to remain in control. You've got like, they're really just holding on tightly, trying to control the situation. And they're admitting, their higher self here is admitting that they want to let their guard down. They lash out in self-defense, which is blocking this abundance, this happiness that you guys are supposed to have. But it's all part of kind of a divine plan. You're supposed to learn these lessons. Another 11, being mirrors for each other makes self-love so important. I wish I was there to love you, but if not, I want you to love and nurture yourself. So you guys are mirrors of each other. Again, with the self-love, I think, I don't know where it is, but we had that card of self-love earlier. Here it is. They know if they can't be there to love you right now, you need to love yourself. And because you're mirrors, if you love yourself, that person will be able to love you freely. So if you freely love yourself, they can then come in and love you as well. So work on loving yourself. That's kind of one of the biggest lessons with the twin flames. We have number 1, which is new beginnings. I'm beginning to focus on my mission, and our connection is part of that. Yeah, so right now, the divine feminines are the ones that are starting to really get into their mission. And the love we share with our twin is what triggered us. It's what triggers us to do the work as well. So, but now it's the masculines that are starting to wake up. Because they mirror us. They're just kind of a step behind us. Then we have 2. 2s mean love for me. I know this is more than a relationship and that there is a higher purpose to our connection. So deep down inside, they feel it. They feel that pull towards you. They know that this is something divine, that it's more than just a typical relationship. Especially because it's pretty typical with twin flames for you not even to be together that long. So how can years and years go by and the connection only gets stronger? At some point, they've got to stop denying that it's just, you know, some random person they met. 3. So for me, 333s, if you see that repeating number, it can mean that your ascended masters are near, but for me, I've read somewhere that it means union is near with your twin. And that kind of stuck with me. And so now every time I see it, that's what I think of. So it's possible that this card is saying union is near. We are alchemists. We transform fear into love and shadow light. What did we have before? I had that alchemy card before, right? Alchemy. And alchemy is 2 and 5 is, so that's 7. So the alchemy brings the luck in the situation. So another card talking about alchemy, that you're transmuting, you're transforming this connection from one thing into another. We are alchemists. We transform fear into love and shadow into light. So, you know, this person's afraid to tell you. But what we're doing here with all our lessons is learning how to transform that fear and that shadow into love and light. So that's what's happening in this situation. Okay, so is there anything more I want to do? Let's see. Let's pull a few from this deck here. And I'll be done soon. Work. You guys have work to do. I mean, work could be getting in the way of this situation, but I feel like it's more just saying, you know, you guys are putting in the work, and that's what's going to transmute the situation. That's shadow work. You're making progress. So don't give up. I mean, it may feel like, you know, these cycles keep happening and it's the same shit, different day, you know, but internally, you're making progress. Under the surface, you're making progress. You don't see it on the surface. In the 3D world, it just looks like more of the same stuff. but there is progress being made because under the surface, you guys are learning your lessons, you're doing the shadow work, you're learning how to heal yourselves because in the end, you're going to prosper. Prosperity. There's light there. There's going to be light and prosperity. And I see in this card progress where it's this like spiral staircase where you just feel like you're just going around and around and around and around, but you are climbing that staircase or getting down to your destination, however you want to look at it. You are making progress, even though it feels like you're going around and around and around. You are going to prosper with this situation. There's going to be light. There's going to be this abundance at the end because you guys are divine counterparts. The situation was meant to be. It's written in the stars. So you're going to have, and you know, you need to have hope because you're going to have wish fulfillment. You just need to hang in there. You're going to have that ultimate abundance when you reach the end of this quote unquote race. You know, you're going to get that prize. Anything else from this deck? Anything else from this deck? And I have a mess of cards on my table. I guess I'm not as neat as other card readers. I need to work on that, I guess. They always have everything all lined up. And mine's just one big, huge mess. Anything else from this deck? Fortune. You're going to prosper. This partnership, and I've heard this in the readings that I've listened to too. In fact, my own readings that I've been listening to are very much similar to this. This union, this relationship is going to bring you to your abundance, your fortune. The divine is going to bless you with prosperity and fortune because of all the hard work you did, because of the work you're going to be doing in the future. If you're a twin flame, it should be that you have some kind of a soul purpose to help people in the world. And because you're doing this work, because you're helping people, and also by being together, lifting the vibrations of the planet, once you guys do come into union, because of all this, you're going to get your rewards in the end. But you have to keep doing the work. You are making progress, even though it doesn't seem like it, even though it seems like you're just repeating the same cycle. You're just going around and around and around. There is going to be that trigger for that person. There's going to be that spiritual awakening, just as there was for you, feminines. So, all right. Well, that's your reading. I hope it helps, and I hope it at least gives you that confirmation of what you're feeling in your intuition. Follow that intuition. Meditate to get those answers. So I do hope this allows for you to have that confirmation that what you know is true, and you just have to put in the work and keep going. Note to self, I guess. I don't know. All right, so thank you for watching this reading. If you want a personal reading, I would be happy to do that for you. My link is in my bio to my website, or my website is www.bossswitch1111.com. So it's 4 ones. Please know that there are scammers out there that will use our pictures to make it look like it's our account. Be careful of that. Don't try to pay them through those links. Again, the only way you can pay for a reading is to go to my website and order one from there. I do get the readings turned around in a day or two, depending on what's going on in my life. I am going to be doing this full time at the end of the month. I did leave my job to do this basically because I felt like this was my calling and I needed to do it full time to really allow it to turn into what it needs to be. So at the end of the month, you know, hopefully I'll be able to get the readings quicker. It just depends what's going on, but yeah, so if you want to go ahead and order a reading, if you feel called to, then it probably means that I have a special kind of message for you. If you aren't subscribing to my YouTube channel or my TikToks or my Instagram or whatever, I'm going to be really working on those more once I go full time. So I would love it if you would follow me on there as well. Take care and blessed be everybody.